the corner, and he connects with the jumper. Freak's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded by Ellis. Right wing. Here's Levine. Off target from three-point range. Hill. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective. Well, at Kobe's age, and with the 2 years' worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of Greg adjustments? Or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Indiana, Gibbs in at point guard. John Lure's out there with C.J. Miles. Then there's Hill, and it's Henson in at the 5, roaming the paint. The drive by Bryant.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Pacers. The Timberwolves making a switch here, and no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Hicks, defended by Henson, and he gets it to go.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Freak with it, guarded now by Rubio. And George kicks to Freak. There's the dish to Henson. Great D that time from Pekovic.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Lure. Here's Gibbs. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
The drive by Bryant. And Henson pulls it down. Pacers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. George dishes to Freak. And Lure kicks to Miles. Here's Henson, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Now, here's Rubio. He's guarded by Gibbs. Towns, the pass to Hicks. There's the screen, off the pick. And Towns lays it in. Towns has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession. And a chance to check out the numbers for Ricky Rubio. Good season last year. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 8 assists and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Hicks passes to Pekovic. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
That almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He had 30 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And now, let's hear it for your Peace Mates.
We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Pacers 4th.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really looked to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Hill comes in for Henson. And it's Ellison for C.J. Miles. Wiggins is checked in for Minnesota. Zach LaVine comes in for Ricky Rubio. Got a piece of it. And there's the pass to Hicks. Lets it go from 14. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Ellis outside. Feeds it to Freak. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about. Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And he gets it to go.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Freak with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Utah.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Johnson against Wiggins. Dishes it to Pekovic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside, George. And a wide open look here for Ellis. The second chance effort. Wiggins with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Amir Johnson. And George Hills subbed in for Freak. And so that brings the first half to a close. Indiana out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next episode.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Ricky Rubio is out there with Bryant. Then there's Towns, and it's Hicks in at the 4 spot. The free throw off from Henson, and that one's good. Jordan.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And he gets it to go. Rubio's got 5 points so far.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And that one's good. 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
For Indiana, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. And he makes the first.
3 at the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Rubio. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And it's Freak missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest it. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us, we're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there.
And, folks, he does more than just